Hello and welcome to the Lesbian Lounge, a podcast for the girls who like girls. I'm your host and your resident lesbian big sister, Juliet Taylor, and I'm here to answer your guys' questions, give advice on your dilemmas, and of course, chat about your wildest lesbian dating stories. So grab a drink, get comfy, and welcome into the Lesbian Lounge. Welcome back, everybody. It is officially now festive season. I have my Santa hat on. Lesbian Santa is here. Rudolph on my earrings and a sparkly red Christmas jumper. I am in the festive spirit. I feel like I wasn't feeling Christmassy. I still don't know if I fully am, but I'm forcing myself to feel Christmassy. Anybody else feel like the older you get, the less magical Christmas gets? Because I definitely feel that, but I'm trying just to convince myself that I feel festive. Updates for you guys. Last week, Lucy and I went to the Lake District. We had so much fun. We did a hike. We didn't really climb. It was more just like flat around. There was a bit of climbing, to be fair, but it was like around a lake in Buttermere in the Lake District, and it was so cute. We took one of the dogs with us. It was rainy and wet, but it was cute. What else did we do when we were there? We spent a lot of time, to be fair, just in the hotel and the spa and the sauna. Lucy used to work and live in the Lake District, so it was nice to meet some of her friends who live down there, who obviously I've never met because they live in the Lake District and we live in Newcastle. But big update, guys, I'm not going to be living in Newcastle for much longer because Lucy and I have bought a house. Oh my God! I've been so excited to tell you all this, but I didn't want to say anything until it was like signed on the dotted lines, 100% happening. So yeah, I am moving to Sunderland. Oh my God, don't come for me. I mean, I'm kind of wearing red and white today. I mean, it's Christmassy though, not Sunderland. But yeah, we are moving to Sunderland, which it makes a lot of sense for our relationship. So obviously, if you don't know, Lucy's from Sunderland and works in Sunderland. I'm from Newcastle and work in Newcastle. But Lucy owns her own bar in Sunderland, so she does a lot of long days, late finishes. So the last thing she wants to do is finish at 12 o'clock and drive all the way to Newcastle. It's so much easier for her to drive like 5 minutes home and me just to commute over every day or when I need to for bits of work, because like you guys know, the plan is to start doing podcasts and social media and content creation full time. And a lot of that can be done, remote. I don't need to travel anywhere for, obviously, the podcast studio. But, you guys get the gist. So yeah, it's all very exciting. We're moving to Sunderland. Everyone's messaging me like, I can't believe you went to Sunderland. But to be fair, like I used to shit on Sunderland and think it looks disgusting. But the area Lucy lives in is gorgeous. It's full of independent shops, loads of lovely like cafes, boutiques. It's just a lovely little town, city, place. What's it called? Village? Town? Cul-de-sac? I don't know. But it's a lovely little place. And I'm just so excited for us to have a place that's our own, because we do spend a lot of time, like I was saying, at my house, not at your house tonight. And I mean, there's so many lesbians, well, not even just lesbians, people who are in that position, you live from each of your different houses and places, and you have to organise your lives around which house you're going to be staying at. But it's just going to be so nice to not have to ask the question like, oh, am I going to see you tonight? It's see you at home tonight, Like we don't have to go, okay, well, I've got this on tomorrow morning, so I need to stay at my house, but you need to stay at your house because of this. It's like we stay at our house and we figure things out either way. Like, I'll see you at home tonight. What do you want for tea? I'll change the bedding. I won't be cooking or changing the bedding, but the thought's there. I mean, I can kind of change bedding, but I can't cook. It just doesn't end well. Like even at the bar the other day, I'd bought some like ready meals to cook, and Lucy's brother was like, I'll do it. And I was like, thanks, Jack. But yeah, I'm just so excited to get into our own place and, decorate. We've been doing a lot of shopping. Keep up to date on the TikTok for seeing what we're buying for the house, because I'm going to be doing a little series of what we're buying and what we're looking at. So we've been like washing machine shopping, fridge shopping, toaster, kettle, like all little things like that. There's so many things you don't think about, like curtains, curtain rails, like everything. So it's all just so exciting. And I can't wait to bring you guys sort of along for the journey as well, because yeah, it's just going to be really exciting. I honestly cannot wait. And then hopefully by next year, well, definitely by next year, that's stupid of me to say, definitely, because we're going to be moving in hopefully February. Next year, we'll be having our first Christmas in our house together, because this year we're kind of doing like a half and half Christmas. We're doing like, well, Lucy's coming to mine like late Christmas Eve and leaving early Christmas morning. So she's doing like a smidge at my house, but we're sort of like doing a bit of both people's houses. But next year, hopefully we can say to everyone, come to our house in Sunderland for Christmas, which is, honestly, I can't wait. And also we've been doing our Vlogmas, so if you've been keeping up to date with Vlogmas, thanks. And my advent calendar, which Lucy very kindly made for me. What have we had? We've had a money tree that I've got to grow money on. We've had eye masks, we've had skincare, we've had scratch cards, we've had love letters. There's been so much in there, and it's just the sweetest and most thoughtful thing ever. I love her so much. And guys, right, I don't know if Lucy sneakily listened to the podcast last week, because remember I gave you all Mask and Femme Christmas present ideas. Well, the first one I gave for Femme Lesbians was, for the Mask to buy the Femme was to pay for their nail appointments. Well, what happened when I went to the nail salon the other day and I go, I just need to run to the cash point, and Cleo, my nail lady, goes, it's all been paid for. I'm like, what? Obviously it's Lucy, no one else is paying for my nails. So yeah, my girl treated me to my Christmas nails. I don't know if you can see them, but they're basically just like a sparkle with a little snowflake on. I didn't want anything too crazy, but I love them. And just the thought of her like going out of her way to do that, like knowing where I get my nails done and messaging them, I just think it's precious. And well, she does actually know what she needs to ask for when she proposes to me in years to come. I'm not expecting it anytime soon, but she knows my favourite like pinky nude colour. I've told her, so she knows exactly what to ask for when it comes to that. I'll definitely be suspicious though, won't I, when I go to the nails salon and I'm like imagine that's the one time I want something crazy and I'm like, can I have black and gold and purple and green? And they're like, no, I think you should go for this nude. And I'll be like, why are you trying to convince me? I know why, paint the nails. So I'll definitely be clocking onto it for that. But yeah, how sweet is that? So definitely, if you are wondering what to buy your femme lesbian for Christmas, find out where they get their nails done and pay for their next appointment, because there is no feeling like that. Like, I would rather something thoughtful like that over like this big flashy present any day. I just think it's so sweet, and the fact that they've gone out of their way to like do that, message them, find the place, it's precious. So thank you, my love. Can't wait to move in with you. Is there any other updates? We've been vlogmasing, we've been advent calendaring, we've been to the Lake District, we bought a house. There's just so much exciting stuff going on. Okay, before we move on to this week's episode, I need your guys' help for next week's episode. So next week I am going to be doing a naughty and a nice list. So I need you to send me your, not necessarily dilemmas, but like your confessions almost. And I'm going to tell you if you made it to the naughty list or if you made it to the nice list. Now, these don't even have to be things you've done. It might be things like your ex did. It might be like, my ex left me on Christmas Day. They're obviously going to be on the naughty list. Or you might say, my girlfriend paid for me to get my nails done. She's going to be on the nice list. Or it might be things that you've done. So I need your naughty and nice confessions for next week's episode. And that will be our question of the week. So naughty and nice confessions. Now, before I tell you this week's question of the week, I think we should jump straight on into this week's episode. So this week's question of the week is Lesbian Bingo. Christmas Lesbian Bingo. Are we excited? I am. So it's not really a question. It's more I'm going to ask you guys questions and basically give yourself a point if you have done the thing. And if you get, how many questions is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you get all 12, you win a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but you win. So, number 1, you and your partner have matching Christmas pajamas. So, if you and your partner have matching Christmas pajamas, give yourself 1 point. Get your dabbers out, give it a dab. You have a point if you have matching Christmas pajamas. And me and Lucy do have matching Christmas pajamas. I'm not going to tell you all what I got on ours because I bought them for us and I haven't told Lucy yet. And it's one of her favourite things in the world and I don't want it to be a spoiler. But as soon as I can tell you, I'll tell you. Maybe on the Christmas Day episode, I'll wear my Christmas pajamas, which like are not going to suit me at all, but they're going to be Lucy's favourite thing in the world. Okay. Next one. You have bought your partner a sex toy for Christmas. Give yourself a point if you have bought your partner a Christmas sex toy. Wonder if you can get like Christmas themed sex toys. like a little Santa hat or something that like goes up your coochie. Who knows? Give yourself a point if you have done that. Next one, if you have kissed your partner under the mistletoe. Okay, me and Lucy nearly did this one when we were in the Lake District. There was a bit of mistletoe, but right in front of the mistletoe was this like old couple, and they were staring at us, and we were just like, you know what? Let's not give them an early heart attack. We'll have a kiss in the room. So we didn't kiss under the mistletoe, but like the thought was there. We nearly did. We just sort of were like, yeah, you know what? We don't need the judgment right now. It's fine. Okay. Has anyone got 3 out of 3 so far? You guys need to tell me how many points you get. Next one. Have you bought your partner a present that you want to steal for yourself? I definitely have done this. And I kind of told you guys last week what I bought me and Lucy. I mean, technically, I bought me and Lucy, I'm not going to say it because she'll be listening, but you guys know we have a little secret that Lucy doesn't know. You know the present where I bought us matching? Technically, that's not stealing because I have my version and she has her version. Anything else I've bought her that I want to steal? I don't think so, to be honest. She can have it all. So maybe I don't get a point for that one. I don't know. What do you guys think? But have you bought your partner a present that you want to steal? Like maybe you've bought them a really nice jumper that you have your eyes on and you're like, I can't wait to steal that and wear it. Or you and your partner the same shoe size and you can't wait to steal their shoes. Let's see if you have bought your partner a present that you want to steal. Okay, next one. If you have bought your situationship a Christmas present. So maybe you've been seeing someone for a couple of weeks, maybe you've been like on and off, maybe you're like, this isn't going to be a relationship, but have you bought them a Christmas present anyway? I think a lot of lesbians will have. I think you could have been seeing a girl for a week and you would buy them a Christmas present. It's very gay to do that, isn't it? Just to like spoil them, make them feel loved and spend all your money on them. Yeah, have you bought your situationship a Christmas present? If you have, you get a point. Yay! Okay, this is a cute one. If you have gone ice skating together. I sadly don't get a point for this one. I would love to go ice skating with Lucy. I think it would be so cute. I can't think if she'd be elegant and graceful or not. I don't know. She'd probably look really cute. But I think that's a really nice little Christmassy date. So if you haven't been on a cute Christmassy date together, maybe like go to the Christmas market and then take yourselves ice skating together. And, you know, it might be a bit of a laugh watching each other like fall over and having a competition who can stand up for the longest. So yeah, if you've been ice skating with your partner, another point for you. How are we doing? Let me know how many points we have so far. We have 6 left. We're halfway through. Has anyone got 6 out of 6? Okay, next one. You get a point if you have decorated your Christmas tree together. Again, I don't get a point for this one. Next year I will, but obviously we're living in 2 separate houses at the minute. I didn't even decorate a tree. My mum decorated my Christmas tree at home. I think Lucy and her mum decorated their Christmas trees at their house, so we don't get a point for this one. But have you and your girlfriend decorated your Christmas tree together? If so, that's adorable. Send me a picture and you get a point. Another cute one. You get a point if you have built a gingerbread house like together or individual ones and had a competition. Basically, if you built a gingerbread house and your girlfriend was sat next to you, either building the same one as you or building her own, and you had a competition who can build the best one, you get a point. I would be shocking at building a gingerbread house. Like, it just would crumble. It wouldn't look good. I'd get fed up that the decorations didn't look how I wanted them to, because I would definitely go on Pinterest and like find this gorgeous design and be like, oh, I can totally do that. And then it would look nothing like that, and I'd get really sad that it looked nothing like I wanted it to. Yeah, if you and your girlfriend have done that, give yourselves a point. Give yourselves a point if you and your girlfriend have argued over what the best Christmas film is. I don't think me and Lucy have argued. We definitely have different opinions on what the best Christmas film is, but that's only because her favourite Christmas film I haven't seen. I think it's called like The Santa Claus. I haven't seen that. Don't come for me. What would my best Christmas film be? I love Nativity. It's just such a vibe. I love Elf, The Grinch. I'm very much like kiddie Christmas films, but I also, saying that, Love Actually and The Holiday are 2 of my favourite Christmas films. So I don't really think I have a favourite Christmas film, but Lucy's is The Santa Claus, mine are those, so they're not aligning, but we haven't argued over it. Okay, we have 3 more. Let's see if anyone is going to get a full house. Okay. You get a point if you have already given your partner a gift because you were too excited and couldn't keep it until Christmas Day. I would be getting a point if I could, but I keep asking Lucy if I can give her one of my Christmas presents that I bought her. And every time she's like, no, save it for Christmas, save it for Christmas. And obviously she's coming to mine late on Christmas Eve and leaving early Christmas morning to go to the bar. And I'm like, can we please do like at least one present Christmas morning? And she's like, no, save them all till the evening. And I'm like, I'm already about to combust at the excitement of the presents I bought you. I need to give you one on Christmas morning or Christmas Eve. Like, I need to give you one now. But she won't let me. If someone said to me, let me give you a Christmas present now, I'd be like, please give me them all. I love presents. But Lucy's, she's got better, what's the word? What's that word where like you can like say no to things? Self-control. Is that the word? Yeah. She's got better self-control than me, and she can say, no, I don't want the present yet. I'll wait till Christmas. Whereas me, I want them all now. So if I could give Lucy a present now, I would, but she won't let me. So I don't get a point. Okay, this one might cause a bit of drama between you and your girlfriend. Give yourself a point if you have pretended to like a present that your girlfriend or your girlfriend's family got you for Christmas. It's like, did your mother-in-law get you like the ugliest bag you've ever seen in your life? And you had to be like, oh my God, I love it, thank you. And secretly inside you were like, this is fucking disgusting, I'm never going to wear it, I need to put it in the bin. Or did your girlfriend get you something and you felt too bad to say, that necklace, like, imagine you're a gold jewelry girl and your girlfriend bought you a silver necklace. Like, are you just going along with it being like, oh, it's lovely? And then in 3 weeks time, she's going to be like, how come you haven't worn that necklace I got you yet? And you have to find an excuse, or just grin and bear it and wear it for the rest of your life because you didn't say anything. So if you have pretended to like a present that your girlfriend or your girlfriend's family got you, you get a point. Are we ready for the last one? And I know my wife, I know you're listening, you get a point for this one, definitely. Give yourself a point if you have made or received a handmade advent calendar from your girlfriend. So, I mean, I get a point because I received one from my girlfriend, and my girlfriend gets a point because she made me one. I love her. I love her so much. There she is. A love heart for you, Lucy. Yeah, if you have made your girlfriend an advent calendar for Christmas, or if you have received a handmade advent calendar from your girlfriend, you get a point. I'm going to tally up my points. You guys tally up your points. So, yes, we have matching pajamas. I didn't buy a sex toy. Can I give us a point for kissing under the mistletoe? Probably not, because we didn't really do it. I haven't really bought her a present that I want to steal myself. I don't have a situationship. We haven't gone ice skating. We haven't decorated our tree. We haven't built a gingerbread house. We haven't argued over the best Christmas film. I'm not allowed to give Lucy a gift early. I haven't received a present I don't like from her or her family. And she made me an advent calendar. Wow. I got 2 out of 12. I hope some of you guys did better than me, because that's quite shocking. Let me know how many points you got. If you got 12 out of 12, you get all the points in the world. Actually, could you get 12 out of 12? Because I've put things specific for girlfriends, but then one of them is situationship. So surely if you got a girlfriend, you haven't got a situationship, I should hope. So maybe if you got 11 out of 12, if you got all of them apart from the situationship, send me a text and I'll sort you out a prize, because you deserve one for that. Right, how fun was that? And remember, next week we're doing naughty and nice confessions, so make sure you send me them over. Now, we are going to jump into some of your guys' dilemmas. Are we ready? Okay, here we go, jumping right in. I was listening to a recent episode of the podcast where you gave non-judgmental advice about foot fetishes, and I really appreciated it. There was a lesbian relationship expert who said that foot fetishes are considered disgusting by 99% of lesbian women. 99%! That's wild. It makes it so much harder to admit that you have a foot fetish when the majority think it's peculiar. I would not have thought 99%. And saying like they consider it disgusting. Like maybe 99% think they don't have one or it's not for them, but disgusting, like that's a bit of a stretch. Like I don't have a foot fetish, but I wouldn't say it's disgusting. Like if Lucy came to me and said, I have a foot fetish, I wouldn't go, that's disgusting. I'd be like, okay, like let's see what we can do about this. I wouldn't say it's disgusting, that's rude. Carrying on. I hid it from my girlfriend for a long time, which led to some ridiculous behaviour. For example, one time in preparation for attending an Asian wedding, my girlfriend booked a henna artist to do some designs on our hands and feet. I got absurdly irate watching the perfectly professional artist touch her feet. Okay, so like this girl's like fully qualified, like she's not just touching your girlfriend's feet for the crack, she's like doing it because she's been paid to do that, and you're getting really angry, like, why the fuck are you touching her feet for? Like, actually get lost. As soon as we left, I picked a stupid fight, accusing my girlfriend of flirting and making fuck me eyes at the artist. My girlfriend called me a daft donkey. That's a new one. A daft donkey, I'm going to use that one. Internally, I knew I was chatting shit, but I didn't want to admit I was wrong and explain that this was all down to my own sexual frustration. Okay, so you've said to your girlfriend, like, oh, why were you flirting with that lady touching, like, doing the henna? Like, you were giving her fuck me eyes, what the fuck? And your girlfriend's gone, what are you on about? Like, I was literally getting henna done. And you were just like, okay, or whatever. Like, you didn't want to just say, no, I'm annoyed because I want to be the one touching your feet. Which is fair enough. Like, you're not sure how to tackle this. Carrying on. A few months later, I finally blurted out that I am obsessed with her feet. My girlfriend was briefly annoyed that I had hidden it for so long, but moments later she said, all this talk about being obsessed with my feet, so why aren't my toes in your mouth right now? Oh, okay. We love a confident queen. She's literally like, okay then, do something about it. Obsessed. You wouldn't believe the speed at which my mouth was around her toes. Now it's a completely normal and welcome part of our sex life. That's lovely. See, that's the thing, we're so scared to tell these people our kinks and things that we're interested in, and your partner's literally like instantly just accept that. Like, she loves you, that's a part of you, she's instantly accepted it and gone, okay, suck my toes then. Do you know what I mean? She hasn't made it a big thing. She hasn't made you feel small and insecure about this thing that you like. She's just fully embraced and accepted it. I love that for you. There have now been times when she's come home from the gym, kicked off her shoes and told me to suck her toes clean before she gets in the shower. Couldn't be happier that I opened up about my fetish. Yay! I'm so glad that you opened up and now you're having this fulfilling sex. And thank you for sharing your story with us, because I'm sure there's plenty of people out there listening who, you know, like our previous girl, are scared to admit that they have a foot fetish, but hearing, you know, positive stories like this hopefully will make people feel comfortable to open up and share their fetishes with their girlfriends, whether it's a foot fetish or a belly button or a... What other fetishes can you have? Whatever fetish you have, just don't feel embarrassed to open up. Just get it out there, tell them, because yeah, it's so lovely hearing stories like that where the girlfriend, maybe it's not something she's been interested in or never thought about, but because it's something you're interested in, something you love, and this person loves you, they are more than willing just to go for it and embrace what makes you happy and go along with that. And that is so lovely. So I'm really, really happy for you. Okay, moving on. My girlfriend has cheated on me with at least 5 different women in the span of 9 months. 5 women in 9 months. That's what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4 months of those 9 that she hasn't cheated on you. But she probably has been cheating multiple times during those 9 months with these 5 girls. And you're saying at least 5. So they're the 5 that you know about. I don't get cheating. Like, I think if you're unhappy in your relationship, just say, break up with them, I'm unhappy. Or, like I said this to Lucy the other day, actually, I said, if you had this immense desire that you needed to sleep with someone that wasn't me, I would honestly rather you just say to me, I need to sleep with someone. And I mean, I don't know how I would react in that situation, probably not brilliantly, but I would rather, I'm saying this, I probably wouldn't, but I'd rather just say, okay, go and do it, get your frustrations out, and then come back to me. Not have it done like secretly and behind my back in a cheating way. I'd rather just know about it. I mean, I'd rather it didn't happen in the first place, but you know, you'd rather just know what was going on. You'd rather your partner just say, listen, I'm not happy, I'm not feeling fulfilled in this relationship, I'm breaking up with you. And then they go and have sex with all the women that they want without doing it and breaking your heart at the same time. Okay. It might actually be more than 5. Okay, brilliant. That's just what we want to hear, isn't it? Because in her view, just making out and getting fingered doesn't count as proper cheating. Are you joking? Just making out and getting fingered isn't cheating? How is that not cheating? What, because you haven't had a strap shoved inside of you or put the strap inside of someone else, it's not cheating? Even I think, like, I would class it as cheating chatting too flirty with a woman. Like, if you're sending like sexy texts to a girl, like, that is cheating. So actually fully having a finger inside of you and having a snog, that is beyond the line of cheating. That might be a good question of the week sometime. Like, what do you consider as cheating and as not cheating? I'm going to keep that one in the back of my mind for another week. I like it. Her excuse has always been that she only cheated because she was drunk and it didn't mean anything. Okay, I don't care. You're still going and getting fingered by people and snogging them. That is fucking cheating. I told her that if we were going to stay together and rebuild trust, she needs to stop drinking entirely. Her response is that asking her to quit alcohol is controlling, unreasonable, and that I'm trying to stop her from having fun and living her life. Okay, well, I think fair enough. If the root cause of the cheating is the drinking, then, I mean, maybe not asking her to stop drinking completely, but maybe like, when you go out without me, don't have a drink, and then there won't be a risk of you cheating. Like, that's completely fair enough. So she said, yeah, asking her to quit alcohol is controlling, unreasonable, and you're trying to stop her from having fun. And you said, is it actually controlling of me to say no more alcohol after her repeatedly cheating? I don't think so at all. But I just think, do you really want to continue in this relationship anyway, when you know that she can do these sort of things to you and show little to no remorse whatsoever? Like, you found out that she's cheated. You've obviously reacted however you have. And her response is, well, it didn't really count. Like, I was just getting fingered and kissing someone. I was drunk. It didn't mean anything. Like, do you want to spend the rest of your life with that person? Because I'm pretty sure even if she does stop the drink, which I don't think she is going to, like, you could ask and beg and tell, and you could try all the different tactics of getting her to stop. She's not going to stop drinking. Like, she's just not. So she's going to continue cheating. Even if she did stop the drinking, once a cheat, always a cheat. I mean, I do think you can change, but on this occasion, no. I think if you cheated once and it was like, wrecked you as a person, you thought, I can't believe I've done that to you, like, you can rebuild and regrow the relationship and the trust. But this is repeated cheating. Like, this girl is a repeat offender. She's obviously getting some form of kick out of it, like going and finding all these different women, and she's just giving the excuse to you, it didn't count, like, I was drunk, it didn't mean anything, I just got fingered, I just kissed them. Like, no, that's still cheating. She's not going to stop doing that. There's clearly something more in it for her. You only cheat when you're unhappy in your relationship because you're not getting what you want out of your relationship and you want to seek that somewhere else. If you're fully happy and secure in your relationship, you don't even need to look in another woman's direction because you have the world right in front of you in your girlfriend, right? So do you really want to stay in this relationship with someone that clearly isn't fully committed to you and isn't going to be able to make you feel satisfied for the rest of your life? And also, are you going to want to sort of continue in this relationship with the almost fear that for the rest of your relationship, she might be cheating again? You know, is she going to completely stop? You don't actually know that. So you're going to spend the rest of your relationship, anytime she goes on a night out with friends or comes home late from work or has to go away on a work trip, you are going to be worried in the back of your mind that she's away cheating on you. You're going to ask her, what did you do on your trip? She's not going to admit it. So you're going to have that in the back of your mind for the rest of your relationship. So personally, I think the best case scenario for you is to walk away and let her crack on and do whatever the fuck she wants. But no, I don't think you're unreasonable for saying you need to stop the drink because that is the root cause of the cheating, right? Yes. So, but I don't think she's going to do that. I really don't. So I think the best case scenario for you is to leave with your head held high, walk away and find yourself a girlfriend who is going to respect you and not cheat on you, right? Good luck. Love you lots. Okay, guys, I am going to wrap up this week's episode here. Thank you all so much for listening, and make sure you send us your naughty and nice confessions for next week. Make sure to like and follow the podcast and all those good things over at the lesbianlounge.podcast. Make sure to give the podcast a like, a subscribe, a comment, and I will speak to you all next Thursday for a brand new episode. Love you all so much. Bye.